This is another production of Gigi and Pops. Today I chose a really good book called The Important Book. It was written by Margaret Wise Brown long before I was even born. She wrote Goodnight Moon. It's called The Important Book. And even on the opening page, she says, the important thing about glass is that you can see through it. The important thing about a spoon is that you can eat with it. It's like a little shovel. You hold it in your hand, you put it in your mouth. It isn't flat, it's hollow, and it spoons things up. But the important thing about a spoon is that you eat with it. The important thing about a daisy is that it's white. It's yellow in the middle, has long white petals, and bees sit on it. It has a ticklish smell, and it grows in green fields, and there are always lots of daisies. But the important thing about a daisy is that it is white. The important thing about rain is that it's wet. It falls out of the sky, it sounds like rain, and it makes things shiny. And it does not taste like anything, and it's the color of air. But the important thing about rain is it is wet. The important thing about grass is that it's green. It grows, and it's tender, and a sweet, grassy smell. But the important thing about grass is that it is green. The important thing about snow is that it's white. It is cold and light. It falls softly out of the sky. It is bright in the shape of tiny stars and crystals. It is always cold and it melts. But the important thing about snow is that it is white. The important thing about an apple is that it's round. It's red, you bite it, and it's white inside, and the juice splashes on your face, and it tastes like an apple, and it falls off of a tree. But the important thing about an apple is that it is round. The important thing about the wind is that it blows. You can't see it, but you can feel it on your cheek, and you can see it bend the trees and blow hats away and sailboats. But the important thing about the wind is that it blows. The important thing about the sky is that it is always there. It is true that it is blue and high and full of clouds and made of air. But the important thing about the sky is that it is always there. The important thing about a shoe is that you put your foot in it. You walk in it, you take it off at night, and it's warm when you take it off. But the important thing about a shoe is that you put your foot in it. The important thing about you is that you are you. It is true that you were a baby and you grew, and now you're a child, and you will grow into a man or into a woman. But the important thing about you is that you are you. Good book by Margaret Wise Brown, who wrote Goodnight Moon.